Hi guys, welcome back to Tottenham Transfer Talk. Once again, this is the series where I inform you guys on all rumours and speculations regarding Spurs. Now the first thing you can probably notice, yes, yesterday I did go to the Spurs shop and I did pick up myself. The Spurs training top is very nice. I'm not going to do a whole review on it because as you can see there's not much to it, but yeah, very nice. I also got Heung-min Son's signed template as well. You would have seen all this on Instagram if you go follow me, jake.readback. Highly recommend you do. But yeah, getting straight into transfers today. There's only real one one big thing that I'm going to be talking about today, and that is Toby Alderweireld. There's been big news of him possibly leaving, maybe going to Italy to play with Roma, etc. And it has been said from someone who I need to quickly give a shout out, Tottenham.talk on Instagram. He gave me all the information you need to know for this video, so make sure you go follow him on Instagram. And apparently it's been reported in several articles that Toby Alderweireld will not go to Roma as they can't meet his release clause, which, as we all know, is £25 million and it does expire on Friday. So basically that means any team can come in for Toby up till Friday and get him for £25 million, which will be an absolute steal. After Friday though, he can go for as much money as we want really. I said yesterday he's worth about £60 million, and I still stick by that. I think he's a world-class defender, very experienced as well with Spurs and Belgium. I think he's a very classy centre-back. He was something quite interesting as well. He was given the captaincy armband as well, as we beat Juventus the other day in our first pre-season game, which is kind of interesting, and which probably or maybe a sign that he might be staying at the club. I'm not too sure. It's just little things like that. I like to get my hopes up, but yeah, I'll be devastated if he goes. He can go next year though for zero. Absolutely nothing we can lose him for. That will be absolutely awful. That will be the worst situation ever. So fingers crossed that doesn't happen and we just tie him down to a few more years at the club. He needs to sign a new contract. Obviously it's up to the player. But Spurs fans are having their fingers crossed that he will sign a new deal. So what are your guys' thoughts? Do you think Toby Alderweireld will stay at Spurs? When he's been asked, he does say that he wants to be at Spurs next season, which is always good. So it's not like he wants to leave, and he always seems quite happy as well at Spurs. So it'll be interesting to read more about that. Moving on to Sessegnon, he's a very young Fulham player. Spurs were linked with him last summer as well, and it does look like the deal's going to get done some point this week or maybe next week. He's planned to have a medical this week as well, is what I've just been hearing. So hopefully that all goes through and we can get, I believe he's 20 or 19 years old, Ryan Sessegnon. Obviously we know he's going to go straight into that left back position, as we obviously know all the situations was going on about Danny Rose. Obviously he's been left out of the tour, he's got permission to find a new club. So Danny Rose is probably going to come out, and in hopefully will come Ryan Sessegnon of Fulham, it's been reported for about £20 million, which I think is a very good buy. We didn't see the best of him at Fulham, as I don't think he had good players around him, but who knows, if he takes a step up in his career to Spurs. Obviously he's only young, so he could be a very talented player at Spurs if he obviously was to join. Obviously there's also Lo Celso as well, who is also meant to be joining the club hopefully next week. It's said to be around anywhere between 60 to 70 million pounds. I believe it's about 62 million pounds plus add-ons will take it up to 70 million, which, yeah, it's a lot of money, but I don't mind if he's brilliant, yeah. Obviously we saw Tanguy Ndombele, we got him for £65 million, and the first game was already impressive. Not like I'm getting my hopes up or anything. But yeah, Lo Celso apparently is having a medical this week as well as Sessegnon, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens. Let me know everything I've talked about in this video. I can't wait, about 2.5 weeks now until the season starts. I'm just so bored. I just want football. I just want to watch Spurs play, and hopefully, I don't know, hopefully with new signings, we've already got one player, Tanguy Ndombele, but it would be nice to see Spurs bring in some more players. But yeah, what are your thoughts on the transfer window? Not much has been going on that really in the Premier League. Clubs have brought here and there, but no major signings. Probably the biggest signing is probably Tanguy Ndombele, Wan-Bissaka as well for Man United. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this Tottenham transfer talk. If you did, make sure to drop it a like. Also, go over to Instagram and follow Tottenham.talk. He managed to give me some information for this video. So yeah, make sure you follow him on Instagram. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please drop a like and subscribe. And I'll see you in my next video. Come on, you Spurs.